Well, hello, Libra, and welcome to FireStar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt, and as you can tell from the title, this is going to be your love reading. We are going to be tapping into your person's 7 chakras. We will be going over 4 of the 7 in this reading, and there will be an extended reading where we will go over the last final 3 chakras. In this general reading here on YouTube, you guys, I will be going over the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and of course, we will be tapping into the heart space and see how this person is feeling for you in their heart space. In the extended, we will actually be tapping in, to the throat chakra. We're going to see what it is that they're hiding and, of course, what it is they want to communicate to you, as well as tapping into their third eye. What is it they're healing from? Of course, what is it that is their will with you? And, of course, we'll also look at their sacral chakra and what it is that they are actually awakening to, okay? So if you guys are interested in purchasing the extended, I have 2 ways for you guys to purchase the extended. The first way is individually for $5. Just send me an email. My email's in the description box and be like, hey, Empress Egypt, I would like the extended to Libra, and I will give you guys the information on how to purchase that. Now, if you guys are going to be buying more than 1 extended a month, I do advise you guys to get Patreon. Patreon is a monthly subscription. It's $11.11 a month, and it entitles you to all the extendeds for the month, including extra readings over there, as well as an extra giveaway, okay? Again, Patreon links down below for all of you guys who do want to be members. There's also no ads over on Patreon, okay? So let's see. I think that's pretty much everything, you guys. If you want to book a personal reading with me, emails in the description box. Remember, you guys, here on my channel, it's all about healing on the path to self. Negativity will not be tolerated on my channel. I will delete it. I will block it because, again, this is about healing, okay? I will be providing timestamps for you to bypass the intro. Obviously, if the intro is annoying you, oh well, slide the fuck back and get off my page. I provide you guys timestamps. The negative comments they're not needed, okay? And you know exactly who you are. That's why you deleted your own comments, okay? Libra, I apologize. That probably wasn't even for you. That was last week's reading, but again, I'm going to say it for all of you guys new here on my channel. I don't tolerate negativity, okay? This is a healing channel. I have a positive life. I don't need no Debbie Downer coming into my energy, fucking my shit up, all right? Or anybody else a part of my family. So with that being said, you guys, for those of you guys that are new, just keep that into consideration, all right? Keep that in mind. My channel is all about the path to self, the expansion, right? So be open-minded, be willing to see not only your perspective, but other perspectives as well here on my channel. Yes, we will be tapping into current energy, but here on my channel, I do not predict the future. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this reading, Libra. Anything I didn't go over, I'll put in the description box, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and tap into the overall energy of your person. I am going to be using the Halloween Oracle, if I can get them out here. I will be using the Halloween Oracle for the overall energy, and then I will be clarifying with the 8th House Tarot. Anything else that I really need to break down even more clearer, Libra, I will be using the Island Time Wellness. Sorry, I'm all over the place, you guys, okay? So since these readings are longer, I'm not able to do zodiac signs every week. With these longer readings, I'm going to have to give them to you every other week, but I'll still be giving you guys a lot of readings, okay? I'll be giving you guys short readings too. So if Libra, you were looking for your zodiac sign last week, just understand I only did 6 zodiac signs last week, and I'll be doing 6 this week, okay? Libra, you're the first one kicking off this week. So let's go ahead and pull that overall energy. Let's tap into your person's chakra. All right, let's tap into their root chakra first. I'm going to be looking at 2 questions within their root chakra. I want to know what it is that they are afraid of, as well as what it is that makes them feel safe. So let's go ahead and start with that overall energy, Spirit. What makes Libra's person of interest? What is it that they are afraid of? What is their fear? Overall energy of their fear. 1 card, Spirit. All right, let's see what we got here. Spirit, 1 card overall energy, please. Thank you. We have ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. So I do feel like there's this energy of your person feeling like they have big shoes to fill. And so they're really afraid of it, right? Because it's this energy of letting someone down, letting ancestors down, letting their heritage, their DNA, their traditions down, okay? So they're very afraid of going against their ancestors. They're very afraid of going against their heritage, their culture, their ancestors, their relatives. So definitely there's some issues within the family dynamic here, or at least how this person really takes into consideration their family's, I guess advice or opinion, right? So let's clarify here and find out what's really going on, Spirit. Why is ancestors here for Libra's person of interest, and why is it that they fear these ancestors, this legacy of their DNA? So first up, we do have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We also have the Ace of Earth in the upright. So there's definitely an energy of them not communicating with you, or at least not communicating with you properly here. But I do feel like there's an energy of them really manifesting things in their life. And so maybe this is why you're feeling a little of confliction with this person, because you're not getting the communication you need, but you see them manifesting things and working really hard in their life, or at least in the situation they're in. You see them working hard and you feel like, well, what the hell? You're not communicating with me. What's this energy? So obviously, you know, this person's afraid to even communicate with you because, again, this goes back to those traditions, the culture, and the DNA. So let's take a look and dive deeper here and see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit, why else are they afraid of this DNA, this ancestor DNA here? Wow, Taurus energy coming through right off the bat as well, Libra. Okay. So definitely there's an energy of a lot of commitment surrounding family and traditions, especially with this ancestors card, okay? So I feel like their family has a big say-so on who they commit to. I feel like their family, or at least, again, the legacy of that DNA, I'm really honestly picking up on an energy of them being afraid of this connection because it goes against their tradition, their culture, and again, this DNA. I feel like they're manifesting, or there's a power of them wanting to manifest with you, but again, it goes against this family, right? So it stops this communication with you. And so let's see what else we got. Let's get a few more cards here, Spirit. Let's finish off this deck. Anything? Okay, 2 cards landed on my deck in conflicting energy. We have the Knight of Fire, right? Not, you know, conflicted on whether or not this person's going to be taking action towards an intimate connection because of this fear. And we also have the 3 of Air, the 3 of Swords, and conflicting energy, right? So definitely there's an energy here of your person being very conflicted. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Water. Yeah, very conflicted. And because they're conflicted, they're not taking action towards love. Okay, so let's break this down. So clearly, again, like I said, there's not a whole lot of communication taking place between you two. And they're actually afraid of this it's weird because there's not communication being taking place between you guys, or if so, it's not very good communication. And they're also afraid of not communicating. So even though they're not communicating, they're also afraid of not communicating, which is kind of ironic. So we will be clarifying. Again, they're manifesting. We're going to clarify what exactly it is that they want to manifest with you and why they're afraid of manifesting with you. And if, again, how it goes against this DNA or this legacy of the DNA. The Hierophant energy is about commitment, right? It's about really learning and teaching at the same time and exchanging, right? It's being the student and being the teacher when need be. There's a lot of commitment and contracts within this card. And then, like I said, the conflicting energy of the Knight of Fire and the 3 of Air, there's definitely some heartache and sadness and grief. I feel like your person's conflicted when it comes to this connection with you because, yes, again, you know, the family DNA, the legacy of the DNA, again, it's like approval. Like they have to have family approval here is what I'm really feeling with the Taurus energy and the ancestors energy, okay? So it conflicts them on having an intimate connection with you and also the pain that they've caused you here. All right, so let's clarify some of these cards here and find out what's going on, and then we'll move on to the next question, which is what actually makes them feel safe within you, Libra, okay? I'm going to give a few shuffles here just to make sure that this deck is all nicely fresh. I don't remember if I actually shuffled this deck or not, okay? I apologize, Libra. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, what do we have for the Ace of Air in reverse? We have cassette, outdated thinking, yeah. So again, I feel like they really think about the things in the past here. But again, it's an outdated way of thinking. So again, them allowing this outer influence, because even though it's their family, it's still outer influence, right? They're not following their heart. They're afraid of what their family's going to say. So they don't communicate with you. It's an outdated way of thinking, all right? So again, if this person's not communicating with you, it's because they're really, really in their ego. They're really thinking about things hard. And it's not that they're thinking about you in a bad way hard. They're thinking about how you would kind of, you know, fit into this family dynamic and how this non-communication has a lot to do, again, with this family. So it's just an old way of thinking here. So it actually stops them from taking action. Spirit, why is the Ace of Earth here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Show me what I need to see. We have addiction. So interesting. Codependency, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, has a restraint. So yeah, I feel like they do want to manifest with you. They're just blocking the ability to manifest with you here. And this goes back again to that legacy, that DNA. Whatever their family doesn't agree with, it's almost like they're going to allow that outer influence. And I get it. It's family. You should always respect your family. But at the same time, are you going to live your life, especially cross-watcher, if you're watching this video, are you going to live your life and be miserable and not have the intimate connection that you are wanting or craving? And also the pain that's involved in this no communication and not working and having commitment with this connection, even though you want it. Libra, it's important to understand that these energies are here. So even though they're afraid of it, they do want commitment with you. They do want to manifest with you. Of course, there's not communication, but they do want to communicate. So again, this goes back to an old way of thinking. And of course, the only thing they're really manifesting right now is a block, is a restraint, okay? This also could be, now take it how it resonates. Remember, the roles can always be switched or reversed. But definitely there was someone codependent, and there's a fear of codependency in this connection as well. So Libra, if you were addicted to this person, and what I mean by addicted is if they ran from you because they had a fear of intimacy and you became clingy and constantly texting and constantly calling, that's a form of codependency, right? Because it's like you gave all of yourself away, Libra, to this person. They took it all and ran, right? So of course you're going to be codependent on them because they took you with them. So just understand that I'm not knocking you. We've all been there. Matter of fact, I've been there recently. So it is what it is. We just got to learn and grow from it, Libra. So it's understanding this person has a restraint because of their legacy, because of their DNA, because of their family, because of their heritage and their culture, okay? But they do want to manifest with you, and they are a little obsessed with manifesting here. But again, they're also being possessive and controlling and putting up that block, putting up that restraint, all right? Spirit, why is the Hierophant here? We have love call. So yeah, I feel like this person does want to reach out to you clearly. They want to express the way they feel. They are thinking of you, and they do want to let you know. So even if they don't actually reach out to you and call you, it's the energy of them still wanting to reach out to you and call you, but they're afraid of this commitment. They're afraid of expressing the way they feel. They're afraid of reaching out to you, again, because of what their family might think. Spirit, why is the Knight of Fire here in conflicting energy? Show me what I need to see, and show my collective what we need to see, please, for the Knight of Fire energy. Spirit, show me what I have, blah, blah, blah. Show me what's going on with the Knight of Fire energy, Spirit. Wow, unconditional love. So unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, and affection. So this is that 50-50 with yourself. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying. I feel like you gave yourself to this person, they took it all. It's because this person didn't have self-love. So they took love, any love that they could get from anyone else that was willing to give it to them, because they didn't know how to love themselves. So when you don't love yourself, it's kind of hard for you to love anyone else, right? If you don't respect yourself, you're not going to respect others. It's just that kind of same energy, right? As within, so without. So your person didn't know and still doesn't know how to love themselves fully, and there's still a fear of loving themselves, right? And so since there's this fear of them loving themselves, it conflicts them on what unconditional love is, right? So if you came in, Libra, offering love to this person, they took it all because they didn't have love, so they ate it up. But at the same time, because they didn't have love, they couldn't appreciate your love, okay? And again, I feel like this also goes back to the way they were raised, the way this goes back in ancestors and something within a child type of trauma, right? Childhood trauma, or at least, if not, at least ancestor DNA, right? We talk about this a lot in my readings, ancestral cursages, somebody from our past. Like, for example, my family was really adamant about staying with someone even if you weren't happy, like long term, because when you marry for the forever, right? It's an energy of old ways of thinking, outdated thinking, kind of this past energy being passed down from generation to generation, okay? Not saying that they're right or wrong, but just an energy of course, a lot of the issues of no communication and this lack of self-love comes from this DNA being passed down, something within the home life, all right? Spirit, what is the Three of Swords? What is this heartache, this loss, this grief, this breakup, coffin, right? So endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So I feel like they're really conflicted when it comes to ending things and beginning something new. So I feel like there's an energy of them, one, not ending things with you because they were afraid to end things with you, okay? Because they didn't love themselves, they didn't love you, right? And I feel like this is the same way with whatever they're currently in, whether this is a relationship with you or someone else, or just being single and not giving a damn about anybody else but themselves, okay? And I haven't tapped into your person's energy that much to really break it down that detailed, but I will tell you there's an energy of also them, not understanding or being conflicted to ending other things that aren't satisfying them, right? These ancestral cursages, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the next question. The next question I want to take a look at is obviously what makes them feel safe within this connection. And then we will step into the sacral chakra, okay? So again, we're going to look at what makes them feel safe. Again, pulling the overall energy with the Halloween Oracle, and then clarifying with the same cards again, okay? So yes, stepping back into that root chakra again, let's take a look at what is it that actually makes them feel safe within this connection, Libra, okay? What makes them feel safe within this connection? Spirit, show me what I need to see, and show my Libras what they need to see when it comes to this connection, please. One card, overall energy, Spirit. What is it that makes Libra's person of interest feel safe, please? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Spirit, one card, overall energy. Libra's person, what makes them feel safe? One card, please, Spirit. One card, what makes Libra's person of interest feel safe here, Spirit? Spirit, one card, overall energy. Thank you. All right, too many cards, you guys. Putting them back in the deck. Wow, again. Spirit, one card, overall energy, please. All right, there we go. Wow, the Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. So this has a lot to do with change, right? Transformation. The same thing we just saw ending the last part, you know, their fear, right? It's about things really kind of coming together and recreating after the death, right? It's like a lot of destruction has happened and something within this, you know, rebirth. It's almost like the phoenix, right? It's like once the phoenix has burned, it's the recycling, right? And through the ashes, the rise, and you know, the rise of the ashes, excuse me, and a new life, a new life for the phoenix is born. So it's the same kind of energy with the Skull of Flowers. It's definitely energy of them feeling safe when it comes to changing, when it comes to the endings and new beginnings. So there's definitely an excitement and something that makes them feel safe within the thought of new beginnings or the ending of something, all right? So let's tap into this energy and break it down even more and find out what's really going on. Spirit, what do we have for Libra's person of interest with this Skull of Flowers energy? What's going on? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. All right, Spirit, overall energy, what do we have? Why does this Skull of Flowers make Libra's person feel safe? What's going on within this connection? Spirit, what else do we have here when it comes to the Skull of Flowers and Libra's person of interest? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Wow, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Air. So now it's definitely an energy of, remember, we saw that they were afraid to not communicate with you. For some reason, communicating with you makes them feel safe. So even if they're not communicating with you, the thought of them communicating with you makes them feel safe. And of course, we see that there's not a whole lot of communication taking place between you two because, again, of that family DNA, that family legacy, or if not, the ancestral cursages of the past, okay? Or at least the approval of their family kind of really has a lot to do with this energy, okay? So bottom of the grounding energy of this is the things that they want to communicate, the communication they do want with you, okay? We obviously have the Two of Fire, not creating a new passionate beginning. So something within not actually, you know, starting a new journey, even though they want it, right? And they're on the brinks of it. Like they're at the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another one. But it's still an energy of them fearing this new passionate beginning with you. They're afraid to fully love themselves because the Two of Wands also signifies not loving yourself in the reverse, not loving yourself and not respecting yourself, therefore not loving and respecting others. So it's definitely an energy of them feeling safe within not loving and respecting themselves and not loving and respecting others, okay? And so because of this, there's kind of a blockage when it comes to new passionate beginnings or new creative beginnings. We also have the Seven of Water. Clearly there's illusions within the way they feel, they see love, but these illusions make them feel safe, right? I feel like if they're in a current situation outside of you, it's definitely an energy of them acting like everything's fine, really feeling like everything's fine. But when it really comes down to it, there's illusions. They're not seeing something properly within the emotions, okay? We also, wow, have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So again, it makes them feel safe, but they're not manifesting and they don't actually have their wishes fulfilled here when it comes to the things in the 3D world that they want. We also have Scorpio energy, the Death card, okay? So change. So, yeah, I mean, obviously change, it makes them feel safe to change. But I feel like right now, there's also something within their energy that makes them feel safe, not actually starting this new beginning. So it's like I said, they're at the ending of a cycle. They're just really afraid to start this new beginning because they don't fully love themselves, embrace themselves, and respect themselves enough to make decisions for themselves is basically what I'm really feeling. All right. Excuse me, Libra. Let's clarify the Two of Fire, though, in reverse. Spirit, why is the Two of Fire here in reverse? Seduction, third-party interference, straight up, okay? So they're in a relationship, and actually this is why they cannot take a new passionate beginning towards you, okay? I feel like they've hooked up with somebody. There was temptation. They're dating. They flirted with someone, and it creates interference. So maybe they're in a connection, and because they're in a connection, they're not moving towards you or they're not taking action towards you. But again, this still goes back to this third party interference was able to influence them because they didn't fully see things, right? With the Seven of Cups energy. Even though this makes them feel safe, I feel like they're kind of staying in a karmic situation and they're living in the illusions of things. And they're just kind of brushing it off and acting like everything's okay. But I feel like Spirit, even though this makes them feel safe, I feel like Spirit's changing things up in their circle. So let's take a look at what this Seven of Cups is about, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion. Yeah, this is just confirming what I'm saying. So if you've noticed that, Libra, your person maybe has proposed to someone else or is married to someone else, or if not, is just in a commitment or in a union, you need to understand there's illusions. You're not seeing something right, and neither is this person, okay? So I feel like they are in a karmic relationship here, and it's not really right, okay? But something within this makes them feel safe. Something within the change. Maybe it's ending this karmic relationship and starting a new beginning with you that makes them feel safe. Again, it's still too early to tell. Let's see what's going on with the Nine of Earth in reverse. Paradise, expansion, happiness, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So I feel like honestly what's going on is this is a karmic relationship that they're in. And I feel like the thought of you and manifesting with you definitely gives them hope. And, you know, this definitely, the death of something and the rebirth of something else makes them feel safe. They definitely want change, okay? They're definitely acting like they're happy, even though they're not manifesting what it is that they really want. There's an energy of, because they're not manifesting what they want in this karmic relationship, there's this energy of them seeing you and wanting that happiness with you. They're wanting to expand outside of just this because this isn't satisfying them, okay? There's illusions. They're not seeing things properly within this relationship, this partnership. That's not with you, Libra. This is something else. And again, so they're thinking of you and they're not having wish fulfillment, but at the same time, they're not really acknowledging it either. So let's see what's going on with this Death card, Spirit. What is this Death card here for? Why is this Death card here? Coffee cup. Change, meeting and conversating, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. So yeah, I feel like they want change between you. I feel like, you know, this partnership that they're in, there's not a whole lot of friendship. I feel like they can't really talk to this person. I feel like there was a lot of seduction, but when they actually got into this partnership, it's not that they started to see the illusions, but something within the illusions, acting like everything was fine and this was a perfect union, and they don't need a new passionate beginning, kind of made them feel safe again. But again, at some point they start to realize that things aren't manifesting. And so they start to look at you and they start to see this expansion and this joy and this happiness. And they start to think about, of course, how you guys could enjoy the time together. And this goes back to them wanting to change because, again, they're wanting that friendship. They're wanting someone that they can enjoy. I feel like they're not happy in this karmic relationship. And so what makes them feel safe here, Libra, is to be able to change and have a new cycle and actually get this wish fulfillment and have this change take place, okay? So let's go ahead and step into the next chakra. The next chakra is going to be the sacral chakra. Within the sacral chakra, we're going to be looking at a few things. We're going to be looking at, hold on one second, you guys. In the sacral chakra, I wanted to, so there's 5 senses, obviously, 6 senses if you count spirituality as a sense. Or spirituality, you get what I'm saying. But I want to just focus on a few of them. Obviously, I want to take a look at how this person perceives you, Libra. And I also want to know what is it that they are craving, okay? What are they craving within this connection with you? So let's go back to that overall energy. Spirit, what do we have for the overall energy of Libra's person of interest when it comes to their sacral chakra? What is it that they see? I'm sorry, how is it that they see my Libra? How do they perceive my Libra? Overall energy, 1 card, how they perceive my Libra. Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. 1 card, overall energy, Spirit. How do they perceive my Libra? Show me what I need to see. Thank you. The skull of darkness as a blind spot. Okay. So either they see you as not seeing things correctly. Maybe they're in your blind spot. Maybe you're not really seeing them fully, or maybe there's something else. But regardless, they're definitely seeing you, and there's some darkness. There's some, you know, some fears to face here. And I feel like also too, there's an energy of when they see you, it's like they see you and it's like out of nowhere, which means I don't feel like they're searching you. I don't feel like they're stalking you here. That's not saying that they're not, okay? But I just feel this energy of when they see you, it's out of nowhere, right? So example, it's like they're on Facebook and all of a sudden there's a friend suggestion and it's you. And it's like, what? I wasn't looking for, this person. Why are they popping up? Or it's like in a, you're seeing a movie and at the end it's the credits and it's like they see your name, right? They see your name a few times or your last name or your first name or whatever it is. So it's definitely this energy of when they see you, they feel like it's coming out of nowhere. It's like a blind spot, right? So clearly let's break down this energy and see what's really going on. Spirit, again, let's tap into Libra's person of interest. Show me why they perceive my Libra as a blind spot. Show me the skull of darkness within Libra's person of interest is mind. What is it that they feel is a blind spot within Libra? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. All right, Spirit, one card. Show me this blind spot, please. What's going on with this blind spot? Knight of Air, interesting, in the upright, taking action towards communication, taking action towards being clear, taking action, period, right? Spirit, what else do we have here when it comes to this blind spot? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Okay, that wanted to come out too. Five of Swords in reverse, interesting, and the Two of Cups, all right, Libra. So clearly they see you as a perfect counterpart. Remember, we were talking about they want someone that they can actually communicate with and conversate with and have a friendship with. And I really feel that I do because, again, they're seeing you as the Two of Cups in reverse, which means they're seeing you as their counterpart. They're seeing the duality within this connection, but they're also feeling the separation of it when they see you, okay? With the Five of Swords in reverse, I do feel like there was a lot of lies and deceits, and I feel like they're still masking this. I feel like you guys still haven't had communication. I feel like there's a lot of challenges between this because of the lack of, or the fact that they lied and held things back here, okay? Again, though, they do want to take action towards communicating when they see you. So let's clarify here and see what's really going on. Spirit, why is this Knight of Air energy here? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Self-indulgence, okay? Shadow work, right? Remember I was telling you the shadows here? Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So I feel like, honestly, when they see you as someone that they can take action towards because they see that you've done the work and you've taken the time to heal and appreciate yourself. And I feel like there's this energy of them seeing that within you, and it kind of turns them on, and they want to face their fears and they want to do the shadow work and really focus on their self here, okay? And I feel like there's an energy too of, again, when they see you, it makes them want to. It makes them want to take action towards you. It makes them want to appreciate themselves so that they can appreciate you. Spirit, why is the Five of Air here in conflicting energy? Ascension. So interesting enough, I feel like, there's this energy of when they see you, they see the fact that you've ascended and transcended throughout these obstacles with them, right? Throughout these conflicts, through all the lies and deceit, you learned and expanded, right? But more importantly, they look at you and they see you expanding, and they're seeing you with a new set of eyes. And it kind of came out of nowhere again with this blind spot. I feel like, Libra, they're looking at you as something that they can actually have long-term with now. I feel like they actually see this union. And I feel like when they look at you, they see the expansion as you have grown, and they see how there's definitely a new phase coming into this beginning, right? I feel like they're thinking of this new beginning and they're thinking of this new phase with you because they've seen you ascend through all these problems and all these lies and all the deceit that they've created. Spirit, why is the Two of Cups, the Two of Water here in reverse? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Spirit, why is the Two of Cups here? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see. Healing heart. Yeah, makes sense. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So I feel like in past tense, when you guys were together, possibly you had to heal, Libra, right? There was something that you had to free yourself from. There was some form of toxicity in past tense with this person. If this isn't someone from your past, I don't feel that. I feel like this is someone from your past. I'm just going to be honest with you because this person's healing, right? When they see you, they see that you've healed from the toxicity within the connection with them, right? It's like an energy of, in past tense, they felt like you were codependent on them, somewhat addicted to them. And now it's like they see you and they see you as someone who has overgrown that, right? Expanded from that, learned from that, healed from the heartbreak that they've caused you through these lies and deceits. And so again, they're seeing the separation between you, right? They're seeing the separation within this duality, this connection, what they feel is a soul tie, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing within the sacral chakra. I want to take a look at, obviously, What is it that they're craving within this connection with you? Okay, what are they craving within this connection? What are they craving for you here? All right, Spirit, what do we have? Overall energy. Last question of the sacral chakra. What is it that they are actually craving within this connection with my Libra? Show my Libras what they need to see. And yeah, show me what I need to see. All right, Spirit. One card, overall energy, please, of what it is that they're craving within this connection with my Libra. Thank you. They're craving the werewolf, exploring wildness. So I feel like there's this energy of, again, because this goes against their DNA, their legacy, their family, their tradition. So it's definitely this excitement, right? It's this wanting to be craving, like crazy, not even crazy, just wanting to explore the things that go against their normal, right? I feel like, again, it's this beast just kind of wanting to be released. So it's definitely this energy of them craving emotions with you, craving intimacy with you, craving the wild times with you, okay? So let's clarify and find out exactly what they're craving within this wildness with you, all right? Spirit, what do we have for this werewolf energy and why are they craving it? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see. Wow. Okay, conflicting energy, reconciliation. We also have the Seven of Fire. Wow, there was two cards there. And we have the Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords. Very interesting. So I feel like they're back and forth conflicted, honestly. I feel like they do definitely stay up late at night thinking about this and it conflicts them hard. Wanting this wildness with you, right? Wanting to just be an animal and go after their instincts. I really feel a lot of instincts here. I feel like their instincts have been telling them that you're the one and there's a deep connection between you two. And I feel like they've kind of been going against it, right? Because again, of that ancestral cursage, that legacy. With the Seven of Air here though, I'm sorry, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Fire, Leo energy coming through. So definitely an energy of wanting to be strong and face the problems and fears. Okay. I feel like they're really craving you here because they've lost you. And it is true what they say. You have to lose something to really fully know what it was. It's like you don't know what something tastes like until you taste it, and you really don't miss it until you don't have it, and that's when you start craving it, right? So it's an energy of them craving you now because they've lost you, and now they have to really face the problems, the challenges, and the fears to be able to actually create a new beginning with you. So it's definitely an energy of them being conflicted, whether or not to reconciliate with you here with the Temperance card and conflicting energy. And obviously they're really conflicted when it comes to, again, staying up late at night and thinking of this. So I feel like they're craving this confliction. They're craving to reconciliate with you and to bring balance back to a situation with you. I feel like they're willing to fight the battle and actually get through these problems and these fears because they're tired of being conflicted. They're tired of not making a decision, okay? Do we have anything else, Spirit? Anything else here? Thank you. Yeah, High Priestess, trusting their intuition. I feel like now they are trusting their intuition. I feel like in past tense they didn't. Wow, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're taking action towards manifesting things in a good way. And fast action at that, right? Mercury energy, number one, is all about really using that raw power from God, that raw power from universe, and really asking themselves, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to create? It's an energy of really making a decision and taking action and craving, again, facing these fears, having reconciliation, no longer being conflicted and staying up late at night, and really craving those instincts and that intuition, okay, when it comes to emotions. We have the moon. I'm telling you, there's a lot of emotions within this connection, okay? So let's clarify here, and then we'll see what's going on. Spirit, what's going on with this Seven of Fire energy? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. What's going on with the Seven of Wands? Passion. Yeah, most definitely. There's insane chemistry between you two. You guys mutually feel the same way. There's a lot of fun. They feel like you're a good friend, right? You can communicate and listen and talk to them. So there's definitely this energy because they felt this insane chemistry. They're willing to really get through the problems and fears. I feel like whatever relationship they're in or whatever toxicity they're dealing with, there's not a whole lot of chemistry. Okay, there's not a whole lot of communication. I feel like there's not a friendship. So again, they're craving this with you and they're craving getting through the toxic, learning lessons or whatnot to be able to, again, have what it is they want and get a taste for this wildness, okay? Why is the Temperance energy here in conflicting energy? Karmic relationship, there it is. The only reason they can't reconciliate with you is because of this karmic relationship. They also still have to, there's a lot of turmoil within the karmic relationship. There's a lot of resentment. They're having to really learn their lessons, let go, and start loving themselves. So this goes back to this self-love. They have to really love themselves to be able to bring back balance to a situation. Spirit, why is the 5 of air here though? What is this confliction with the lies? Let's see. Yeah, because they definitely think about you. They definitely think about flirting with you and dating you and new romance blooming with you. But clearly there's more than one thing conflicting them, Spirit. What else do we have with the 8 of air? Paradise, expansion. Yeah, I just feel like they're really conflicted. They stay up late at night, really thinking about how they can expand with you, how much they would enjoy this connection, the oneness that takes place between you two. There's definitely a lot of joy and happiness even within these conflictions. It's like the only thing really stopping them is a karmic relationship, and they're actually learning the lesson of loving themselves here. The sleepless nights are needed, right? Because they're thinking about this new beginning with you. They're thinking about this insane chemistry. They're thinking about the expansion and the growth. Spirit, why is the High Priestess here? Why are they craving intuition when it comes to their emotions? Because of a separation. I feel like they're really trying to ask God for the answers because they're craving things with you and they're not really sure of the future. They're really missing you. They're sad, right? They think about you a lot here. They're really yearning for you. And I feel like they trust their intuition and they crave you more. And I feel like the more they trust their intuition, the more they're unsure about their future, because the more this karmic relationship becomes more toxic and more turmoil. And then I feel like they really start missing the separation and sadness from losing you and not having the union that they know that they lied and deceived and cheated on, right? Or whatever the situation is. So let's clearly go on to the next chakra. The next chakra we're going to be stepping into, Libra, is, of course, their solar plexus. They're going to be taking a look at what actions are they going to be taking towards you, all right, Libra? What actions are they going to be taking towards you? All right, Spirit, overall energy, what actions is Libra's person going to be taking towards them? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Overall energy, 1 card. Spirit, overall energy, 1 card. What actions is Libra's person going to be taking? Wise actions. Look at that. Wise seeing, wise actions. So I definitely feel like that toxic relationship was for a reason. I know it may have hurt you, but obviously breakups are learning lessons. It's about really transcending and learning from your lessons and growing. Obviously, I feel like whatever they've been doing, they're learning from, okay? So let's clarify and see what's really going on here. So clearly, they're going to be taking action towards something wise, right? I feel like they've been through it. They've had to really experience it and just see a lot of shit here that is making them, it's made them really wisen up here, okay? So they're going to be taking wise action. Let's see what this wise action is, Spirit. What do we have for this wise action, and why is it here for Libra's person of interest? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Wow, a lot of cards came out in conflicting energy. We have the 6 of fire. We have the 5 of water. I apologize. We also have the Tower, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the 6 of water and conflicting energy, the 9 of fire. Okay, let me break this down to you, bottom of the deck. Wow, there's that 2 of cups now in the upright. So the grounding energy is them thinking about this union, them thinking about the reconciliation, the balance, and making a decision towards these emotions, okay? Wow. So they've obviously gone through it here. They've gone through a lot of conflictions, okay? Every single one of these cards came out in conflicting energy, Libra. Let me explain this to you. The 6 of fire is all about being victorious. They're conflicted on how to be victorious because remember, we saw this in the last question. They're unsure of the future. We also have the 5 of water. They're conflicted on leaving someone out in the cold. They're also conflicted on the fact that they've left you out in the cold. We also have the Tower. They're conflicted on how to end one thing and start something new. They're also kind of conflicted on the things that are being destroyed around them, the things they've destroyed in the past tense. So there's a lot of confliction when it comes to the things that have been destroyed, whether this was their doing, divine doing, or not. There's also conflicting energy. Things aren't working out, right? So they're really conflicted on if things are going to work out in the future. Again, they're really going through the conflictions. They're questioning things, and they're really seeing a lot of wise things. So they're taking wiser actions. With the 3 of fire, they're conflicted on whether or not they can actually establish the strength towards what? The 6 of cups, the 6 of water, towards this connection, towards this exchange emotionally with you. With the 9 of fire, there's also an energy of a completion. or confliction when it comes to this completion. Again, we saw this with the change. They're at the end of a cycle, and it's just about them taking a new cycle. Now, obviously, Libra, they can always repeat another cycle. So for you guys, it's going to be different for each of you guys. Definitely get a personal reading. My email's in the description box if you guys want a personal reading. But I will tell you, Nine of Fire, Nine of Wands, they definitely are conflicted on how to end things, you know, intimately with the things that they're conflicted on, okay? Also, too, this is an energy of being conflicted on how to end things and start something new that's going to better fulfill them intimately, okay? So let's clarify here and see what's really going on. Spirit, why is the Six of Fire here? What is this confliction when it comes to them being victorious towards an intimate connection? Spirit, why is the Six of Fire here? Heartbroken, yeah. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So they're conflicted whether or not they can actually be victorious. Maybe this karmic relationship has come to an end. Maybe, too, they're also conflicted on whether or not they can be victorious with you. Because of this breakup with you. So I do feel like they are conflicted, okay? They are a little afraid of you here when it comes to taking action because, again, they don't know. They're unsure, okay? They also know that they've caused a lot of pain when they did separate from you, when they did break up with you. So there's definitely that energy of them not knowing whether or not you're going to accept this connection because of how bad they hurt you. But I also feel like there's just a lot of conflictions with just them not being sure of their future, period. Spirit, why is the Five of Cups here? Show me what I need to see. Healing heart. Yeah. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So again, I feel like there's a sense of contentness within the connection they're in. They're not happy, but they're all right. They're just being like, you know, I'll say going with the flow, but not really following their heart and their intuition, even though that's what they're craving. So again, I feel like they're conflicted on how to walk away from this toxic relationship. So obviously they're going to be taking actions towards making a decision when it comes to freeing themselves from this toxic relationship. They're also going to be taking action when it comes to the way they're feeling, when it comes to feeling lost and grieving the mourning of this breakup with you, or feeling the loss with you. We saw this in the last question as well. They're really, with the problems and fears, they realize what they lost and they also realize what they want. That's that same kind of energy, all right? So they're grieving you, but they're also trying to figure out how they're going to leave this karmic relationship out in the cold and move towards you, okay? Spirit, why is the Tower here in conflicting energy? Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Why is this conflicting energy here, Spirit, when it comes to the Tower, Paradise, expansion? So Spirit, you know, kind of destroys some things and also makes them conflicted when it comes to the destruction of things so that they'll expand and so that they'll find happiness, okay? I also feel like there's this energy of them kind of being conflicted, but at the same time waiting for it because, again, there's this energy of them wanting to be with you. They're already wanting this union here. Spirit, what's going on with the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Air energy? I'm sorry, the Three of Earth energy here, stabbed in the back. Yeah, things aren't working in the karmic relationship straight up. There's a lot of heartbreak. Again, there's separation within this karmic. I feel like they're leaving this karmic. They're wanting to leave this karmic. I feel like this karmic has done something to them, stabbed them in the back here. Things aren't working out. Maybe they've cheated. Spirit, why is the Three of Wands here? Sunglasses focused out. Yeah, they're a little weak right now when it comes to actually taking action towards a new beginning with you because they're focused on you or they're focused on the outer perspective, meaning they're focused on the toxicity of this connection. They're focused on the pain they've hurt you, the pain they feel without having you. Again, there's a lot of focusing on everything out instead of focusing on in. So it creates some confliction and weaknesses within actually taking action towards a new passionate beginning. Spirit, why is the Six of Cups here in conflicting energy? Wow. So a lot of this confliction comes down to them wanting to basically spend the rest of their life with you. There's this everlasting promise here that they're making to themselves because they feel this soul connection. They feel this union. They can see themselves marrying you. They can see themselves settling down with you. And again, this connection is very, very strong. Spirit, why is the Nine of Fire here, the Grim Reaper? The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Again, I really feel like, so cross watcher, if you're watching this, Spirit's definitely telling you you're conflicted on whether or not to end things in this toxic relationship. Spirit's telling you, cross watcher, that the relationship is over. You need to end this and transform your life. Obviously, Libra, there's a lot of energy of this karmic really doing some damage to your person, and they're really conflicted on how to actually start a new beginning. This is why we saw that transformation in the very beginning. They're at the ending of a relationship and they're trying to figure out how to start a new beginning. Okay. So this really explains this wise seeing, wise action. So they're taking the time, they're conflicted on all these energies, but they are going to be making a decision on all these energies. Again, it's up to your person whether or not they're going to repeat the same cycle and stay in another cycle with this person, or if they're actually going to grow and transform their life, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to the final question. We're going to be stepping into the crown chakra, all right? We're going to see how is it that they're actually feeling for you within their heart space, all right? So I am going to switch up the cards for this part. I will still be using the Island Time Wellness to, double clarify, but we are going to be pulling the overall energy with the Journey of Love and Journey of Love combination that I have here. And then I will be clarifying with the Pinning Rose Love Oracle. And then, like I said, we'll be clarifying with the little black cards again when it comes to any last final clarifying that needs to be done, all right? So Spirit, what do we have for the overall energy when it comes to Libra's person of interest? Let's get one card for that overall energy, Spirit. One card, the overall energy of how Libra's person feels within their heart space for my Libra. We have, I can't find the right words. Okay, this goes back to them not communicating, them being afraid to communicate because they're afraid, they're unsure of the future, okay? So overall energy within their heart space, clearly they're speechless. Number 3 and 4, 34, 7, which is all about, again, problems and fears. They lost you to realize what it is that they want. They're really facing the shadows. They're doing that deep spiritual understanding, right? They're facing their problems and fears. So let's go ahead and clarify how they're really feeling for you within that heart space, okay? Excuse me. Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to Libra's person of interest and what it is that they're feeling within their heart space for my Libra. Show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Spirit, show me what I need to see and show my Libras what they need to see. All right, let's finish off this deck. Spirit, anything else? What does Libra's person of interest, what do they feel within their heart space for my Libra? Spirit, what else do we have for this connection? Show me how they feel in their heart space. I knew a card flip. There it is. Spirit, what else do we have here? Anything else? All right, bottom of the deck, we have I miss you. So grounding this energy is obviously how much they miss you, right? So they clearly thought about this separation long. We already saw this in most of the questions. They're really grieving the loss of you, okay? We have a few things here. So clearly, Libra, there's an energy of, again, this goes back to that union, making a promise. I feel like they really do want commitment here. We saw this with the Hierophant as well. Even though they're afraid to go against that DNA legacy and their family traditions, there's still that energy of them wanting to make that commitment, wanting to make that promise to you, okay? Wanting to make vows towards this connection. We also have dream come true. So there's definitely this kind of awakening that's taking place, and they're really acknowledging this connection and what it is that you are and how you would be a dream come true. This connection would be a dream come true to them. We also have letters. So I am going to clarify this and see what this letters is about. I feel like, honestly, they've tried to message you a first time, or they've actually tried to message you a few times. They've also tried to reach out to you. And I feel like they go back and delete what they were saying here. Okay. So we're going to clarify this and see what it is. If we can't clarify in detail, obviously in the extended, you guys, we're going to be seeing what it is that they're masking as well as what it is that they are trying to communicate. Okay. We have passion. So clearly, again, this goes to that insane chemistry between you guys. Again, I told you they were trusting their instinct and their intuition on this connection, and they feel this soulmate connection. Clearly, we also have karmic partner. Okay. So just another confirmation card, right? So let's clarify these cards, see what's going on here. Spirit, what are these vowels? Let's go ahead and clear all these cards because you're only 47 minutes in. So the vowels, wow, Cupid's arrow and the dragonfly. So definitely they have a lot of faith within this connection and the love within this connection. I feel like you are going to get like a surprise kind of reaching out at some point. Maybe not all of you guys, but at least some of you guys here. There's a lot of hesitation within this card. Remember, there's a lot of conflict, so this may not be soon. But regardless, there's this energy within their heart space, them really having a lot of love for you and wanting to make that commitment to you. We have the dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding things out, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Again, this goes back to that karmic relationship. I feel like they found something out within that karmic. I feel like that karmic did something here straight up, okay? Let's go ahead and tap into this dreams come true. Spirit, why is this dreams come true here? Wow. Not showing their true feelings. They're hiding, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslight. So again, they're hiding the fact that they feel like you are a dream come true. I feel like they've never really expressed this to you. Spirit, what are these letters here? Spirit, what are these letters? Self-indulgent, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Remember when I told you they're focused on you, and I feel like they keep focusing on you, that they're not doing the work that they needed. Yes, they're facing their shadows. Okay. I feel like they're still just having some issues because, again, they're focused on you. They're focused on reaching out to you. They're focused on communicating with you. I feel like they keep kind of, I feel like it comes out of nowhere, but I feel like once they do kind of get recognized, not recognized, once they get like those out of nowhere, just kind of signs, right? That intuition, the instinct hits, whatever it is. I feel like once that takes place, they really think about reaching out to you. But I feel like they need to do the shadow work and they need to love themselves before they can actually reach out to you. This is why they keep coming back and not doing it, right? They stop themselves from actually sending it because, again, they're still doing the work that's needed for them. They're still facing those shadows. This is why they're speechless, okay? Spirit, what is this passion about? Spirit, what is this passion? Show me what to see and show my Libras what they need to see, please. Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. I feel like, too, this is an energy of they're still focused on the past of this connection. Yes, there was an intimate connection, but I feel like also, too, there were lessons to learn. And so they're still focused on you and they're still not fully releasing this. I also feel like, obviously, within their heart space, they're thinking about how they fled to a karmic relationship and there was so much turmoil within this. And I feel like this was an intimate connection too. I feel like this third party was an interference in a lusty way. And so I feel like this karmic this karmic relationship had a lust and a lot of intimacy as well. But there's definitely an energy of things not working out. And so within their heart space, they think about this. They think about how they left you for a karmic situation, or if not, how they never chose you because they were in a karmic situation. Spirit, what is this soulmate connection about? Paradise, expansion, growth, joy, happiness, and again, just enjoying each other here. So definitely there's that communication coming through again, right? Really wanting to be able to communicate with someone on the same level, just really wanting to expand with someone and be happy here and just, again, have joy within their life. And again, this goes back to that oneness as well, right? It's them wanting to love themselves and love this connection and love you and vow to you, right? I feel like, again, this connection in the past tense was a karmic relationship between you two. It was made to teach you how to protect yourself, but it was also made for this person to go into a karmic relationship, Libra, your person to go into a karmic relationship. That way they could lose you and actually realize what that unconditional love was here. Spirit, why is this karmic relationship here? Karmic partner, healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So yeah, I do feel like this person can't communicate and they're a little bit speechless because they really can't believe how much you've expanded and how much they can expand with you and how much they actually feel this connection to you. Again, your dream come true. They do need to face their shadows and, figure out this self-love, self-worth thing before they can communicate with you, before they can actually reach out to you. Again, I feel like this karmic relationship is not good. It creates a lot of turmoil and resentment. They do have a lot of love for you here within their heart space. They do feel this connection very strongly. We also have stabbed in the back, okay, with this karmic partner. So again, this is just confirmation. I feel like this karmic has cheated on them. I feel like this karmic had a karmic relationship. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this karmic that's with them, I feel like it's vice versa. I feel like your person is their karmic relationship. And so I feel like they weren't happy in the connection and they cheated here. And it was kind of shocking, right? Fast shocking, right? And so I feel like this manifestation is taking place really fast. There's a lot of fast action to manifest because things are changing really quickly here. Again, bottom of the deck, we have sunglasses. So again, they're focused on you. They need to do their focusing on themselves, face their shadows, right? Stop this speechless. Take action towards ending out a cycle and actually starting a new one, because again, they can make the choice to stay in this karmic relationship for another cycle. So we're definitely going to get into the extended and see what's going on, see what it is that they're masking, what it is that they want to communicate. We're going to look at, obviously, what are they healing from? What will do they have? And of course, what are they awakening to? So with that being said, for those of you guys going in the extended, remember my Patreon link is down below. Patreon is the monthly member subscription, no ads. If you guys don't want to do the monthly subscription, just email me at FireStarTarot and just be like, hey, Empress Egypt, I would like the extended to Libra. You guys, hopefully this made sense to you. Let me know in the comments down below how it resonates. I will see you guys in the extended. If not Libra, I will see you guys next week sometime. All right. Bye.